Joining us. Coverage you can count on begins with that deadly virus now in the CSRA. The Georgia Public Health Lab confirms 3 cases of West Nile in Richmond County. News Channel 6's Margaret Ann Carter spoke with experts today about how they're getting to the source of the problem. And Margaret Ann, they've narrowed it down.
That's right, Jenny. The Richmond County Mosquito Control told me that they've narrowed it down to one place in particular. They wouldn't give me the address of the exact place, but they did say that it's an abandoned home where the foundation remains and water is beginning to fill up, which makes it a mosquito's paradise.
So it could be anything that's causing it.
That's kind of the scary part.
Yes, ma'am.
The West Nile virus comes around every few years. With 65 species of mosquitoes in the state of Georgia and 24 in Richmond County, it's hard to pinpoint which ones might be carrying this deadly disease. But experts know when to look for it. Fred Cayley says prime season for West Nile virus starts around middle of August and lasts until the middle of October.
The areas where the West Nile came up this time are older parts of town. The houses are older. There's a lot of overgrown shrubbery. There's some abandoned houses. There's a lot of trash and stuff laying around that needs to be cleaned up.
He says mosquitoes thrive in abandoned areas. There they can lay hundreds of eggs a day.
That quarter female mosquito can lay anywhere from 75 to 150 eggs, up to 5 times a day. Okay? That water disappears. The eggs are still viable up to 4 years. When they get wet again, they'll start hatching.
Cayley says the rainy weather we've been having has brought out old and new eggs that are now able to hatch in the damp climate.
We've been doing our trapping and stuff, and we got a grant from the Knox Foundation through the people at Fennessy Swamp to pay for some testing. So these mosquitoes that we're trapping now are being sent off to be tested for West Nile virus and a few other things.
Symptoms of West Nile are very similar to the flu. You'll get headaches, body aches, and even a fever. But your best line of defense is bug spray because it can last up to 5 to 10 days and there is no treatment for it. Back to you guys.
All right, Margaret Ann, thank you so much. And here are some ways to protect yourself from the West Nile virus. First, steer clear of mosquitoes. Don't do outdoor activities at dawn or dusk. That's when mosquitoes are most active. Also, dress in long sleeves if you plan to be outside for a long period. And be sure to use insect repellent with an Environment Protection Agency approved ingredient. Finally, avoid areas with standing water where mosquitoes lay their eggs.